Very funny guy. Please put your hands together for Mr. Andrew Reyes. How's it going? Got a good crowd here. We got Laughing Girl up front, Jay Lyons over there. Haven't pigeonholed you people yet, but give me a few minutes. We'll get around to you. I hate these things. You never adjust them. You know, you think with all the technology we've got now, they would somehow simplify this process, you know, maybe add in some sort of voice command capability, right? You know, something like down, up, sexual gratification. Whoa. Well, maybe we'll have to rethink that one. Who knows? You know what? As a whole, we humans, I think, are pretty good at this whole technological progress thing, right? Keep forging ahead. Getting the space shuttle in retrospect was a slight step backwards. The thing blows up apparently like 2 out of 3 times it leaves the ground. You know, it's gotten to a point now. This is my impersonation of a NASA astronaut who's just been informed that he's going to be piloting the next space shuttle. Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's 10 years of acting school right there. No, but we are good at the technological thing, and I think we'll get to Mars eventually. You know, we're not going to do it by blowing up in the atmosphere, but baby steps, baby steps. You know, first you blow up in the atmosphere, then you blow up outside the atmosphere, then maybe on the way to Mars, then we're blowing up on the way back from Mars. That's progress. I don't know, I think we'll get there eventually, right? I think it's done pretty well so far, just like with the sexually gratifying microphone stand. We'll get there eventually. Especially if cell phones are any indication, because goddamn, these things will do almost anything nowadays, won't they? And people don't even use them for cell phone calls anymore, I don't think. They have cell phones now that play music. They have phones that take pictures, cell phones that send emails, cell phones named after shaving implements. You know, placing a cell phone or a phone call has actually become a secondary function of the cell phone. That's too bad. And I was at the Monterey Bay Aquarium actually a little while ago. I was checking out the sea otter exhibit. Sea otters, of course, being different from land otters in that they exist. And I'm taking pictures of my clunky little Canon digital camera, and I look up at one point, and I notice that like half the crowd has their camera phones out and are taking pictures of those. And that's great. You know, I totally approve of this development. In fact, I think we should go one step further and maybe extend this technology to other appliances too. You know, I'd love to show up at the Monterey Bay Aquarium with like a camera and toaster. You know, just show up, be like, excuse me, click, click, click. And those otters sure are cute. And incidentally, this toast is delicious. That'd be great, I think. This is my cell phone. I'll introduce you to it. It's not really anything special. It's a few years old, more than a few years old actually. Doesn't really do a whole lot except place calls, send text messages. And people look down at me for this, you know, like I'm living in the dark ages. People ask me, hey, what's your phone do? Well, it sends text messages, places phone calls. That's it? That's it? Are you kidding me? Do you know what this is? I mean, think about it. This is a tiny little plastic box that beams a digital signal to outer space and someone's pizza. That doesn't deserve a that's it. That deserves a hey, come on, do you know what this was even 50 years ago? Magic. Hey, come home, honey, I'm home. Oh, David, look what I've got. It's a tiny plastic box of someone's pizza. Ah, rich, right? It's not a laughing matter. People will burn at the stake. Don't even get me started on text messaging. My God, how much easier would World War II have been, huh? Some of that Morse code, beep, 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 beep. Crap. God, I don't even think those people knew what they were saying or receiving. You know, I just sat there pushing a little button, listening to the little headphone, made the rest of it up. Beep, 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 beep. What's the message? It says, you bring us a sandwich? Bring us a sandwich. It's a damn odd thing for headquarters to say. Rye or Dutch Crunch? Forget Morse code. How much easier would this have been? The Germans are coming. LOL. so much easier like that. It's another good technological innovation. Oh, here's a good one. Most people overlook it. Backspace. Backspace. This is delete for, the Mac users out there. But you think about it. You make a mistake, you delete it. It's like it was never there. What was the best thing we had before this? Erasers, which is a completely misleading name. They should have called them replaced with the pink smudgers. Never had an eraser actually erase anything in my life. Had to replace things with a pink smudge on numerous occasions. But backspace, this is great. What do we have before erasers? Before whiteout? What about when the whole world used ink and quills? You made a mistake, you have to cross that out. If you were writing a book, that's an entire page just gone. Before that, when they were using scrolls, you'd get to the end and it'd be like, and they lived happily ever after. Motherfucker! All right, thank you very much, guys. Have a good night.